American soldier.
Oh,
what Anthony Fauci
dude.
is.
Oh, no. Chris Rock destroys Will Smith. Fake woke corporation. Chris Rock torches wokeness and Will Smith. I wouldn't say he torched wokeness. I actually watched it. It was a good special. I really wanted to see what Chris had to say about the Will Smith thing.
Oh, yeah.
And this is the first time he talked about it. It's on Netflix. I thought he did it.
You liked it? I've been seeing it get a lot of flack.
I liked the part about Will Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, what's the flack that he
That's hot.
That he's washed up and not funny?
because he was doing like anti-woke stuff?
I haven't
Just 'cause
watched
it
it,
wasn't
so I don't know.
I mean, he does. I don't know when these comedians are going to learn. His opening line was like, "Everybody's going to be getting triggered tonight," and it's like,
hell yeah,
please. I know, like, I don't think Chris Rock's done a special in decades, and so like he didn't get the opportunity to get to sink his teeth into that. But you guys got to drop that. It's just not it. It's just so washed
It's
up.
definitely not anymore.
Maybe it was funny for like a quarter of a second back in like 2007.
When like the word trigger was a deep cut.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to.
Yeah, I'm seeing the chat. I turned it off right away. Can't listen to old men talk about woke anymore. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so it wasn't as bad as like Chappelle's in terms of like I personally just really wanted to hear what he said about Will Smith, and that part was why I was watching, and I thought that part was good.
Definitely, I think
because he
ate
really
him up.
went in on him, which I appreciated.
For sure.
You know.
It was it was like actually a live stream comedy special.
Yeah, they did a live stream on Netflix with like a pre-show and an after show. The whole thing was like 3+ hours.
That's interesting. It's too bad the special wasn't better, but it's cool that they're doing that.
And he kept saying that he, all these years, that he was a fan of Will Smith's and they were buddies, and he kept talking about how great Will Smith is, and he didn't expect that just because he said that one time on an Academy Awards with billions of people watching, that Will Smith would attack him like that. But I think there was friction before that time. He was dissing his wife a few times before that.
He does address that, but he's like, dude, it was just like some stupid jokes. He had a really funny joke. He goes, now I used to watch Emancipation and root for Will Smith, and now I watch Emancipation and I go, hit him again, Matt.
God.
Oh my.
That's rough.
Come on, that's funny. No?
Yeah, Jada got mad because Will wasn't nominated for concussion, and then he said, so Will gave me concussion. Yeah.
And Jada, he never really defended Jada as much as he needed to prior to the Academy Awards. There was times when Will Smith didn't defend his wife, and so she was getting on him to make sure to defend her that time or any time, and she probably it was built up that she wanted him to defend her.
Mm-hmm.
For a few times that maybe other comedians had talked about her alopecia.
The thing, we don't need to rehash. This is like well-trodden ground, but I just don't think, guys, don't tell me red button. That's what he said. I was telling his joke. I didn't use any slurs or anything.
Fucking my wife's mouth. I'm going to, okay?